And the more you practice it, then the better you are at tuning in to what's giving you energy and what's making you feel excited and what's making you feel inspired. So, but yes, an example I would think on the golf course is, just days where, for me, I usually have a technical focus, that kind of grounds me, because it's not like we can just live in the spiritual or energetic world, we're in the physical world. So it's a balance. So I usually have something technical that kind of grounds me in my swing. And then I have, a sentence or a concept that helps me to connect with that power. And I feel a lot when I can't really get to a good place mentally, then I just focus on my feet, feeling the ground under my feet, or feeling the sun, or feeling the temperature. So you can use your senses a lot to bring you back to that present moment. And then it's again, you have to choose to pick the right focus so that you can feel that energy exchange with your game, or with the people you're playing with. And I had rounds where it was so free, like I just kind of was playing just for the joy of playing. And I think that's my favorite place to be, because results don't matter, but they happen. So it's a balance, because then the next day you're like, okay, how do I do it again? And so that's the tough part of it. But then when you're in that place, then you just I had that technical thought, but then I had that relaxed, flowing feeling, and then you start receiving information. Like when I'm, at least I can only talk for me, but when I'm in that place, it's like, okay, I'm giving, my intention, my focus. But then when I'm open enough, then I can receive the information, and it's almost like I'm being told what the break is going to be for that putt. Or I'm in between clubs, like it's 7 or 8, and you can just feel like, oh, it's a 7. And when you're tuned into that, then you start really receiving, and you receive that guidance. And I think it just comes from your intuition. You receive that, and then you can give, and you can create with your game, which you're creating shots, and you're creating like a painting on the golf course. So I think for me, that's the best way to play, and the way that I enjoy it the most.
Would you say that that's what a lot of athletes have always called being in the zone, but they just didn't know how to describe it?
Yes, I think that's exactly right. And because when you're in that state and you're in the zone, like you're only in the present, and there's this lightness to it. And that's what led me to think, all of this result-based culture is only taking you out of your chance to be in the zone, because it's like they're forcing you to think a certain way, or forcing you to do certain things.